It's
Hi,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
How are you? I'm
Good.
Tiffany with the Spot Real Talk. You gotta forgive me. I gotta say Tommy.
Hey, I say, call me Joseph, call me Joe, call me Bill, call me Tommy. Just call me.
Just call me. My co-hosts, I have two of them. They do call you Billable Bill for reasonable doubt.
I love
It's
it.
a, it's a pleasure to talk to you today. I have to tell you, OG Day One Power fan. Our podcast was birthed on Power.
Well, nice.
Yes, yes. It was because of you guys that we started our podcast. So this is really an honor for me to speak with you today.
It's an honor right back. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to ask you, I see Tommy, usual Tommy, is heading into this season scorched earth, but this time he's keeping Diamond out of the loop. And that is something that Tommy couldn't stand when Ghost used to do.
Absolutely.
So I'm just wondering if maybe Tommy is having some understanding of how Ghost was moving and everything. Do you feel like he understands better now?
I think you're so spot on. In fact, I think he always understood, but he didn't take the words that Ghost told him in the original season of Power in season one when he said, Tommy, we're two sides of the same coin. We're one man, we're two men, one voice. And
Mm.
so Ghost knew that. Ghost knew that he could do the work himself. He could do both sides of that stuff, but we're better together. He told him in episode 10, season two, but we're better together. And Tommy said, then he's like, he goes, well, then, take me out. Like he was going to sacrifice himself to Ghost to die. So Ghost would stay in the world and stay in the gangster world and stop this stupid dream of the club. So I think in some ways, Tommy had to act in this way in this chess match rather than the checkers that Tommy liked to play because it was necessary for him to stay alive. And Tommy is that la cucaracha. He's that cockroach. He's going to stay alive at all costs. And after the nuclear war, there's going to be very little left. But it's in Tommy's mind, he's going to be one of them by any means necessary. So that's what's happening now. That Tommy, the veil has come off of Tommy's eyes, and he sees, damn, Ghost was right. I can do this. I've always been doing this. This is
Mhm.
who I am. So,
Mhm.
and that way, he is moving more like Ghost. And I think that that's an astute observation.
Yeah, because I was like, used to go off on him about that.
And
And then
and
I just
Diamond is going off on Tommy about it too,
I saw that. I saw that.
which also
And
means that Diamond is a worthy adversary if Tommy goes
yes.
that route.
Yes, I see that. And I feel like there's a breakup coming, and I'm nervous about that because of the
It could go
Jenard
either way. It
situation.
could go either way. If Diamond is that smart, and we're setting it up that Diamond is that smart, is he smart enough to see that his brother is the one that might take CBI down?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. But Mireya is your new love interest,
Mhm.
and I know you wanted a family with Holly and Keisha, and it didn't work out. And is Tommy in the headspace to have a family with Mireya? Should that happen?
I think that Tommy thinks he is, and then as soon as this begins to happen and evolve, I think it scares the hell out of him because I think that he is now, again, the veil's off his eyes. He now knows what he didn't before, that now the biggest target to you is Mireya. That's your biggest weakness now. So
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to be able to compartmentalize this when she just said, I'm giving my full self to you, and you said, I'm giving my full self back, and then you're saying, but you got to stay in this corner, or you got to do this, or you got to do
Mm.
that. You can't have it both ways.
Right.